Congratulations, you made it here. You finally got access to that video that will transform not only your life but your finance and everything about you. This video has touched a lot of life. People's life have been transformed by the content and the information that I'm about to share with you in this video. So you are not here by chance, you are here by destiny. If you have been looking for a way to change your financial situation, this is the right information you need, because 3 years ago I got access to this information just the same way you got access to this one now, and I ran with it, and everything about my life and my finance turned around. Okay, so before we get started, this video is not for people who are in a hurry or you are not actually hungry enough to change your life. So before we move ahead, this video will last between 45 minutes to 60 minutes. So I'm telling you now so that you don't put yourself in a rush. So if there's anything that you want to do, you pause it, get access to the information you need to get from this video before you go ahead. I will try my best to make sure that by the end of this video you will get value for the time you spent here. So in this video I'm going to show you how to turn your daily habit into millions with Web3. What are that daily habits I'm talking about? That is you chatting. That chat you do every day on WhatsApp, on Telegram, or any platform. You are going to turn that habit into making money. And I'm also going to show you how we print millions repeatedly in DeFi on a daily basis, and how you too can do this even if you have tried every other things and failed before. I'm not kidding you. Okay, so you are going to be learning what is Web3 and what is DeFi. You are going to be learning also how we turn our chicken change to millions using DeFi, and how we get paid every week just by chatting on Telegram with DeFi or Web3, and how you too can get started and level up your finance with this information in 2025 and beyond. Okay, before we proceed, just a little disclaimer. What I'm going to show you today in this video, this is not affiliate marketing. I'm not preaching affiliate marketing for you. This is not forex trading. This is not e-commerce. This is not freelancing or graphics designing. Don't get me wrong. All these things I mentioned here can make you a lot of money, but you know they have their own limitations. Some of them need you to learn for a very long time. Some of them need you to have a large number of people you are selling to before you make money. Most of them need huge capital before you can make money in them. But what I'm giving you access today, all you just need is your phone. If you have a laptop, good. If you don't have a laptop, your smartphone is good enough, good internet connection, and with the information you are good to go. Yes, so these are a few testimonials from some of people that have gotten access to this information and they're using it to do well for themselves. So this guy here is $2 turned to $71 in a very short period of time. This other guy here bought a coin I gave them in my community with only $10, and his $10 turned to what? $1,300. That's like 10,000 naira turning to 1.3 million if you are doing naira rate by 1,000. But I believe 10,000 naira should be around 15,000 naira. Sorry, $10 should be around 15,000 naira. So calculate 1,500 times 1,300. You should know you should be clocking around almost 3 million naira. That's how crazy this information is. So here also, this is one of the greatest results I've had in Web3. Yeah, here I turned $0.1 to over $1,800. That's like turning 100 naira to 150 naira to over 2 point something million or 3 million naira. Then the other side, the same thing also. There are a lot of testimonials. I don't want to bore you with these testimonials. You can pause the video and read through the testimonial so that you see what I'm talking about here can make you a lot of money. So if I begin to go over testimonials, we will not move ahead, but because our time is limited, I have to be fast. So here also you can see this guy called Caleb made $232 in just 2 weeks of getting access to this information. The same thing with Uche. You can just pause through the video and go through the testimonial. Testimonials are SS. Where will I begin? Where will I stop? Like I told you, 2,000 people have accessed this information, and a lot of them are making it big with this information. So you are hearing the voice of Paul Ilechukwu, or you call me Paps on DeFi. They call me Coach perhaps. Yeah. So I believe if you have gone through my sales page, you know, hear a little bit of my story, how I started and stuff. I've done a lot of things to survive offline and online. I've learned the electrician, I've done things, you know, my life has, like, my life don't spoil before. If you understand that, it actually means that my life don't spoil before. I've lived a very, you know, careless life before, being broke, all of that, until by the grace of God I got access to this information that elevated me and liberated me from poverty to this level I am today. Yes, you will not believe that from this ugly looking young man here, I turned to this guy here. Yes, I have a twin and his name is Peter, or Billionaire Peter, if you've met him online before. So I literally went from this ugly looking guy here to this handsome dude here, meaning that you are not ugly, you are just broke. If you look at yourself in the mirror now and you feel that you are broke, you are ugly, you are not ugly, you are broke. If small money touch you like this, once small money touch you like this, your beauty will come out, your handsomeness will come out. That's when you know that God really created you in his image. Yeah, and also remember that you are not broke, that you just lack information. So that information that is keeping you broke and that brokenness that is keeping you ugly is what I want to tackle today. So let's move ahead because there is no time. Now I'm going to show you how to turn your chicken change into millions with DeFi. This is supposed to be DeFi or Web3/DeFi, but when you hear Web3, it's also DeFi. DeFi is a branch of Web3, but I combine the both together. So now let me give you a brief explanation of what DeFi is all about. So remember, I said that we are going to be learning, number one, what is DeFi, and how we make money with DeFi. So now, what is this DeFi that you've been hearing about? Now, DeFi is short for decentralized finance. It's a system of financial service built on blockchain technology, mainly Ethereum. It lets people lend, borrow, trade, and earn interest directly with each other using smart contracts without needing bank or intermediaries. Don't mind the big English. Yeah, that is the big English, but relax. I will explain what DeFi is in a short note. But whenever you hear DeFi or Web3, just know that we are talking about the ecosystem of cryptocurrency, but it's bigger than cryptocurrency because cryptocurrency is like the currency used in the world of Web3 or DeFi. So now let me give you an explanation that will make this thing very easy for you. So we have CeFi and DeFi. That is centralized finance and decentralized finance. So whenever you hear centralized finance, just know that we are talking about the normal banking system. You know, if you are listening to this video from Ghana, from Nigeria, from Kenya, or from South Africa, that's your country, their normal financial system. Like now in Naira, in Nigeria we are using Naira. So the banking system of Nigeria is what is called centralized finance, because the whole banking system is centered on the federal government of Nigeria. They take orders and regulations from the federal government of Nigeria, meaning that every transaction that your bank is operating on has to go through the Central Bank of Nigeria, which is CBN, before it is approved. Yes, all these things happen in split seconds because of internet and stuff, but that is what goes on at the back end. Every single money you are sending out from your account to someone's account is going through process that the CBN is aware of. So that's why they can block you from making a transfer. They can block your account that you violated an order and all that, and you don't have any control over it because the governments are the ones controlling it. So that is centralized finance. The finance is centered on a central body, which is the federal government. Now, with that, we go into decentralized finance. So decentralized finance is a finance that has no central body. Nobody has full control over it. Nobody can tell you to don't send this amount of money. You don't have to have such amount of money in your bank account or stuff. So in decentralized finance, centralized finance deals more on blockchain and smart contract protocol, which is the cryptocurrency. That is why it feels like your government is against cryptocurrency, because they don't have control over that one. If you are into Web3 or DeFi, that's you are using cryptocurrency, the government cannot tell you not to send so amount of Bitcoin to a particular wallet. You have no limitation in DeFi. You have no limitation in DeFi. In DeFi, you have no limitation. In DeFi, you are your own bank and you are your own banker. In DeFi, all you have to do is if you want to send money to your brother or sister, just collect their wallet address and send money instantly. They receive it without any middleman, without any central body processing the transaction, because this thing all run with smart contract, with AI. Everything has been programmed to run so that no one has to put any regulations or rules there. And I want you to pay very close attention. In decentralized finance, you are your own bank and you are your own banker, meaning that as a bank, you can create your own currency that is tailored and fashioned to your name. Remember, in centralized finance, any bank in Nigeria except Central Bank, the Access Bank, Diamond Bank, UBA, they cannot print Naira currency. They cannot print any currency at all. But in centralized finance, you can create your own currency. That is how Bitcoin came about, Ethereum came about, Dogecoin came about, XRP came about. These things I'm calling now are cryptocurrencies that were created by people. So you can also decide to create your own cryptocurrency and you transact with it, and nobody will question you, why did you create your own cryptocurrency? That is, in decentralized finance, there is no limitation. There is no limitation whatsoever. Now, with the understanding of this, I believe this little explanation I gave now made you to understand a little bit of DeFi. But if you need more information on what DeFi is all about, you need all the definition, you can go to YouTube or Google and you will, get everything. But for now, I'm just heading somewhere, so I need to explain this to you so that you understand this information fully. Now, how do we turn our chicken change to millions using DeFi? Don't worry, I'm still getting to the part of where you chat with Telegram and make money. This is little by little, so don't rush. Like I said, we are going to be taking 45 minutes to 1 hour on this on this video, so pay close attention. Just follow me little by little. So how do we turn our chicken change to millions using DeFi? Now, I mentioned earlier that in DeFi you can create a currency that is tailored to you, and you can name it whatever you want. Like I say, people created Bitcoin, people created Ethereum. You can decide to create your currency. I am Paul. I can decide to create a coin and call it Paul coin, Paul currency, and people will transact with it. I can decide to create a coin and name it after my village. I can decide to create a coin and name it after my state, and people will transact with it. Good. With this information, that is where the magic happens. So pay very close attention. Now, how do we make money with this information now that you can create cryptocurrencies that are fashioned and tailored to your name? Okay, so let me give an instance. In DeFi now, there's a platform where you can see where people are creating cryptocurrencies. That platform, if someone now, a random person, creates any new cryptocurrency, you will see there that this person just created this cryptocurrency 5 minutes ago, 2 minutes ago, a minute ago, 1 hour ago, 2 days ago. Now, with this information, we take advantage of it. And what do? Once we've gotten this information that this person has created this coin, we analyze that newly created cryptocurrency. Once we analyze it and find out that the person who created this cryptocurrency, that the person is very active, very good, and he wants to make this cryptocurrency a global name, we buy into it at the early stage. I forgot to mention something. At the early stage of people creating these cryptocurrencies, their cryptocurrency has no value at all, or has a very little value. It actually means that if I decide to create Paul currency and I created, like, let's say 50 million pieces of Paul currency, that does not mean that my 50 million pieces of Paul currency is worth $50 million or 50 million naira. That 50 million pieces of Paul currency may be worth only $10. Just 50 million pieces is worth only $10, for instance. So now, at that early stage, if someone buys that 50 million pieces of poor currency from my hand for only $10, and let's say in a week or in a month or in 6 months that poor currency increases in value. Let's say now one poor currency now becomes $1. It actually means that that person now has an asset that is worth $50 million. I'll give an instance. I don't know the name to use. Let me use James. Now James decided to create a cryptocurrency because James got into DeFi and found out that people can create cryptocurrency. Mind you, you are not creating it. I'm not teaching you how to create cryptocurrency. I don't create cryptocurrency. I'm just showing you how we make money with other people creating it. So James created a cryptocurrency and named it James. So when immediately James created that cryptocurrency, I got to the platform where we see newly created cryptocurrency, and I saw James coin have been created. I analyzed James coin and I found out that James has good intentions for this coin and he's going to make it very, very valuable very soon. All I did was I used $10 and bought 5,000 pieces of James currency. Let me pull up my calculator. I used what? $10 and bought 5,000 pieces of James currency. Sorry. So this is my calculator. Remember, James created a new cryptocurrency and I bought how many? I bought 5,000 pieces of James currency with only $10. So after about, let's say, 2-3 weeks, James currency became public because once people create currency, it will not go public first. It will just be on that platform. Only those who have access to that platform will now see it early. They will buy into it before the cryptocurrency goes public. Once it goes public, it will increase in value. Remember that when you create the coin newly at the beginning stage, it has no value, but once it goes public, it adds in value. So at the early stage, I bought 5,000 pieces of James currency, and after 3 weeks, James currency was now worth $0.5 per 1 pieces of James currency, per 1 pieces. Remember, I bought 5,000 pieces with $10, but now one piece of James currency is now James coin. Let's say James coin is now $0.5. So I have now $0.5 times the 5,000 pieces of James currency I have. It actually means that my $10 is now worth $2,500. That is how crazy it is. This thing sounds crazy, but this is how we do it on DeFi. Almost every day, I've made millions of naira the same way, this same pattern now I'm showing you. You just wait for a newly created currency, someone to create a new cryptocurrency. And mind you, cryptocurrencies are created every second, every minute. As I'm talking to you now, someone is creating something new. As I'm talking to you now, thousands of coins are coming out every day. But it's now left for you to have a knowledge on which of these thousands of coins that are coming out every day, which of them you should buy. That is where knowledge now comes in. That's where you now have to learn to know what really makes a cryptocurrency add in value. And don't worry, we'll get to that. I don't know if you got this analysis. Should I still give another analysis? Let me be fast with this analysis. Let's say Joy created a currency named Joy Coin. Remember, at the early stage of creating any coin, it has no value or has a little value. So Joy created a coin named Joy Coin, and what did I do? I went to the platform that shows that where people create new cryptocurrency, and I saw Joy Coin. I analyzed Joy Coin and found out that very soon Joy Coin will go public and it will add in value. And what did I do? I bought 15,000 pieces of Joy Coin with $5. 15,000 pieces of Joy Coin, I bought it with $5. After about a week, or let's say after about a month, Joy coin was now worth, one piece of Joy coin is now worth $0.07. One piece of Joy coin is now worth $0.07. And remember, I have 15,000 pieces. So if I calculate $0.07 times 15,000 pieces, something I bought for how much? $5, I'll be making $1,050. As easy as that. That's my investment of $5 is now worth $1,050. That's how crazy it is. This same way we are doing this stuff is the same way people who bought Bitcoin in 2011 for less than $1. Bitcoin is how much now? Bitcoin currently, as I'm recording this video, is about $115,000. Imagine something you bought for less than $1. And remember, if you are buying something less than $1, you are not buying only one. So imagine people who bought 10,000 Bitcoin when Bitcoin was less than $1. People who bought 10,000 Bitcoin when Bitcoin was less than $1. And now Bitcoin is how much? $115,000. So if you do $115,000 times 10,000 pieces, how much will you be getting? That is $1 billion. I hope you know there are crypto billionaires and millionaires in Nigeria. These are people who got access to this information since 2010. I got access to this information in 2022. But I'm still making crazy money. Imagine people that now got this information way back. People like Bitcoin Chief and the rest. Name them. These are crypto billionaires because they got access to this information on time. Yes. I believe with this explanation, you've understood a part of how we make money in Web3 and DeFi. And you know the crazy part? This platform I'm talking about, where you see this newly created coin, is something everybody can access. It's something everybody can access. As long as you have the link to the platform, you have access to it. You see newly created coin, you analyze it, you invest a little money there, $1, $2, and you are making big banks for yourself. This is example here. See this guy now. He bought this coin called Kekus Maximus. From $20, he bought this coin with $20. This is actually my community. I shared this. I made crazy money from Kekus. I shared this to my community. This guy bought with $20, and his $20 turned to what? $2,500. That's like 35,000 naira, turning to over 4 million naira. Yes, this is this guy shouting Jesus. It's the Kekus coin did 218x, meaning any amount of money you bought with that coin when it first came out, you would have made 218 times back your capital. That is how crazy it is. Look at this guy. He said, I don't finally get testimonial too. Over almost my $1 gave me over $217. $1 turned $217. Imagine someone now that now puts $10. That's how much. He said, I'm literally shaking. This guy said, almost my $0.29, that's less than $1, turned $79 this morning. That's how crazy it is. A lot of testimonials, a lot. But for the sake of time, I'm only going to share this few that I'm sharing here. You can see this guy said, just check my wallet now. Benefit of Moonbag. There's what we call Moonbag, meaning if a coin you bought with a little money adds in value, you take maybe 50% of the profit and you leave the rest. This guy took profit from Kekus before. He left $5 there, and this $5 that he left, that means he has taken profit before. Then the remaining coin he has there, from $5 it flew up to $300. He said, I'm overwhelmed. Thank you, Jesus. There's a lot of things to. Anyway, let me not say much. Now we'll be asking, how does this coin go up like that? What makes a project? How do you know that this coin will go up? How do you know that this newly created currency will go up so you buy into it? For a project to be successful, there are things that contribute to it. Number one, community. community. That's once it goes public, people that believe in that coin, that is called community. Then number 2, innovation. That's the solution the coin is providing. You don't just create anything for creating sake. You are not creating it for robots, you are creating it for human beings. So if the coin you created is not solving a real life problem, nobody will buy into it. So that brings us to Web3 jobs. So what are the Web3 jobs I'm talking about now? This is where chatting on Telegram now makes us money. This is where chatting on Telegram now makes us money. Now, I mentioned that it's still here. For a project to be successful, they need to have a community. Meaning, community is a group of people now in one place, maybe in a group or in a platform. Now, you all know that if you want to build a community, you have to build it on a platform. For WhatsApp, I think now WhatsApp can only accommodate 1,000 people in a group. Okay, now they have introduced channel, but still, their channel members are not that much. Like, you cannot have a lot of people on WhatsApp. Okay, that was then. But when Telegram started, Telegram, you can have up to 200,000 people in a group. You can have up to 200 million people in a channel. And for this project to do well, they have a lot of people on their group, on their Telegram group. If you have a lot of people on your Telegram group, are you going to just leave them like that to be asking questions without getting answers? No. You have to attend to them. You have to answer their questions. Those that want to investors, you tell them, okay, what the coin is all about. Like, you are giving the people feedback. You don't just have a community and you leave them without attending to them. And now, one person alone cannot attend to 200,000 persons. One person alone cannot attend to 500,000 people. That is where these projects need us, who will be on that group, and we will be helping them answer questions for those people that are asking questions. We help them answer questions. We help them remove some people that are there to scam. We just manage the community for them. So these are the types of jobs that can pay you up to $1,000 per week in Web3. Now, you no longer only make money from the project, you also make money for them, helping them manage their community, and they pay you up to $1,000 more than. So you can be a community manager, you manage the community. You can be a community moderator where you look at the charts, you answer questions, people that are concerned about how do I buy this coin, or what should I put in place before I buy this coin, you answer them. Then also you can be an ambassador or a content writer. That's where you write on Twitter about the coin, or if you go to a podcast, you tell people about the coin, and that is Web3 jobs. And guess what? I've been doing this thing for the past 3 years, and I've been making thousands of dollars every week from this same thing I'm talking about. And guess what? I've also taught people, and my students are making banks, and I mean millions of naira weekly, because Web3 job pays every week. Some will pay you daily. These Web3 people, majority of them are US, UK, Europe. So these people pay wages, they pay hourly, they pay daily, they pay weekly. They don't pay like normal salary that you only wait for a month before you get paid. That is how sweet it is. And these people, they know the worth of time. In Nigeria company now, they will pay you 30,000 naira in a month. But these people know that your time is worth money. They pay you handsomely for your time and your expertise. Now, some people will be asking, how will these people get money to pay me $1,000 per month and that? Listen, this is the platform where we see new companies or projects that are about to launch a coin. Now, here they show us how much they have raised from their investors, because they know that if they need to be successful, they need money to start the project. Now, this is called the blockchain group. They have raised $9 million. So this $9 million they raised now is what they will use to build websites, pay the people that will manage their community for them, pay for promotion and all that. So they have a lot of money to pay. $9 million is over 9 billion naira. So they have excess money to pay. This other company, they have raised $5 million. This other project, they have raised $4 million. this other project called Slash, they have raised $41 million. So they can $200,000, $100,000 is enough to pay you off for the whole year. So your money is not their problem. Your money is not their problem. Now, what do you need to actually go into Web3 jobs? Aside buying into coin, what do you need to go into Web3 jobs? You just need two things to get a Web3 jobs or a DeFi job. Number one, you need DeFi knowledge. Yes, you need DeFi knowledge, because you cannot go to a group where they are selling goods and you don't have a knowledge about goods. They will not be asking you, is this one a she goat or a he goat? And you will not be looking like you don't know what's going on. So you have to have a knowledge of Web3 and DeFi before these people can allow you to manage their community. So they will be assured that if someone asks a question, that you know what you are going to answer the person. Then also online presence, meaning you have to be online. That's why we use Telegram and we use Twitter. You have to be online as long as you have a smartphone. In fact, as long as you are watching this video, you have online presence already. So these two things are what you need. Now, these are my students that are doing amazingly well for themselves with this Web3 job and DeFi of 18. Jonathan, one of my best students. This guy is raking in. Hi, oh my God, is it Olani? People that just started a few weeks back and they're already making a lot of money for themselves. I don't have time to read all these testimonials are overwhelming. By the time I start reading them, time will fly. So you can pause the video and read through and see what is going on here. These guys are making a lot of money with this information. The same way the information is making me money is making my students money. A lot. What's happening here? Every week this guy gets paid over $100 every week. That's weekly. You now calculate how much we make monthly, because we are paid every week, not every month. So now these guys have one thing. They got access to this information. Yes, they got access to this information through the same video that I'm sharing with you now, and they took action. They learned Web3 and DeFi. They went into the space and they start making money for themselves. I want you to know that those who know rules over those who don't know. If there's somebody now around you, a neighbor, a brother, a cousin, a friend, who is doing amazingly well, driving the car of your dream, living in the house of your dreams, taking vacation, using a good phone, have landed properties and all that, living a good life, wearing good clothes, and you are nothing to write home about. There's something that person knows that you don't know. And the worst part of it is that most people, majority of people, will never share their source of wealth with you, except you are very close. So if you see anybody, any friend, or that open his mouth and say, this is what I'm doing to make money, do you want to learn? You should appreciate that person, because learning from someone will actually save you time of the mistakes you are going to do. Because when we started, we made mistakes, we lost opportunities. But with mentor, with someone that is doing it already and is having results, when that person hold you by the hand, you are definitely going to make it faster than the person. When I started this Web3 stuff, I didn't make money in a week. I didn't make money in 2 weeks. I didn't make money in a month. It was like my second or third month that I started making money. But the people I'm teaching now, week 1, they have started making money now, because I now show them the shortcut, because I have gone through those long processes that are mistakes. I now know that this is not what you are supposed to do. And I'll tell you the direct place to do it, what exactly to do step by step. You do it and you start making money. So those who don't know, those who know rules over those who don't know. So what are you supposed to do now? Thrive and try your best to know. Once you know better, you will do better. So this is one of my best students, Jonathan. Jonathan has tried almost everything online: affiliate marketing, graphic design, e-commerce, even offline businesses like selling gadgets, but nothing seems like working. He was tired, broke, and on the edge of giving up. Then he came across my video. I gave him an opportunity to work closely with me. He was skeptical, but he was desperate, because desperation is good and bad at the same time. Because of desperation, some people can start internet fraud. Because of desperation, they can decide to go into bad stuff. But desperation can lead you also into good stuff. He gave it one last shot. In less than 30 days, this is the student that I have. This is the one of my students that I have the fastest result I've ever seen. In less than 30 days, he made his first $2,000. That win did not just change his account balance, it restored his confidence and gave him a new direction. What if, just like Jonathan now, you have tried everything? You have tried affiliate marketing, crypto, e-commerce, even offline hustle. You've you've keke, barrow, you've done anything. Nothing has worked. What if you are tired now, you are frustrated, and you are quietly thinking about giving up? Now imagine this. What if I gave you the exact same opportunity I gave Jonathan just a few months ago? The chance to learn directly from me, apply what I teach, and finally make your first real $2,000 in less than 30 to 90 days. Would you grab it? Or would you let it pass you by like every other one? That one decision Jonathan made to learn from me changed his life, and that one decision can also change your life. Now I want to give you access to my academy. It is called Chainwise Academy, changing lives with Web3, because that is what you do. So once you get access to my academy, Chainwise Academy, you get access to the Chainwise DeFi / Web3 training. You get access to Chainwise community. You get access to Chainwise updates and signal room. Then you get access to me personally taking you on a weekly call, Q&A live session every week. Would you grab that? Now, these are what I'm going to teach you. I'm going to teach you the basics of Web3 and DeFi. And remember, once you've learned the basics of Web3 and DeFi, you can now go into, you can decide to, if you have a little money with you, you can decide to be buying newly created coins and you are making excess money from it. Or you do both, you buy coin and make money from it, and you also chat on Telegram for the companies, for the project, and you make money also. It now depends on you if you have the strength to do the both. But guess what? I do the both and I'm making cool cash. If the both can give you money, why would you? You are young, you have energy, so why would you decide to drop one and do one? Do the both and you make a lot of money. Then I also show you the tools needed to become a DeFi prophet or a fundamental analyst. So to become a fundamental analyst, it actually means you know how to analyze a coin, a project, to know if they will do well before you buy them. That is how I know this project will do well. Once I analyze it, I will know, okay, this one will do well, and I'll buy into it, and before you know it, boom, I've made a lot of money. Then I'll show you the pros and cons of DeFi. Then I'll show you the method of using these tools to spot undervalued cryptocurrencies that can turn your $1 into thousands of dollars. Then I'll also show you the Web3 job basics, how to get your first Web3 job in 30 days or less. Now, this is the sweet part. In Chainwise Academy, you don't just learn how to do it on your own. You also get signals, meaning that as you are learning, you are earning. I'm going to be giving you airdrop signals. Airdrop signals are, airdrops is like if a project is trying to launch, they want to do a promo, they will share their cryptocurrency freely to everybody and they will make money. I'll be giving you projects that you will get massive airdrop. I've gotten airdrops worth over $30,000. A lot of money. More than I know when Notcoin launched, the amount of money I made from it and my students says. Then I'm also going to give you 10x meme coins. So meme coins are low cap coins, meaning those ones that you can buy with as low as $1. You're getting like 10,000 pieces. With as low as $1, you're getting like 1 million pieces. Those are what we call meme coins. Then I'll give you the 10x altcoins. Altcoins are the cryptocurrencies that are public already, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana. Those are what we call altcoins. Then guess what? I'm also going to give you access to futures signal. If you know what futures trading is, I know if you know what futures trading is, either you've made money from futures trading or futures trading has burnt your money. Now I'm going to show you the type of money we make with futures trading also in my community. In my community, there's no sleeping there, there's no lagging behind. You must make money whether you like it or not, by fire, by force. If you don't make money from airdrop, you make money from memecoin. If you don't make money from memecoin, you make money from altcoin. If you don't make money from altcoin, you make money from futures signal. That's crazy, right? Yes. So these are testimonials of my people in my community. Yes, the name of my course is the Profit Kit course. So I created a community for that one also. So these are the kind of coins we give. Once you drop them, they are flying. Once you drop them, they are flying. So you can see this guy here, how much he made. This one made $232 plus extra $30 from what? Airdrop. This guy made over $500 from airdrop. He said, I made 700k from Notcoin, sir. This is my first time of making such an amount in my life. Thank you for all you do, sir. God bless you. Now, this is my futures. We are cleaning it in futures. You can see my name there, Paps on Chain. We are cleaning it on futures as well. Anywhere you want it, we are there. As long as it concerns money, I'm there. we are making money. As long as I'm making money, my students are making money. Now, this is what I'm going to be giving you access to. You get access to Chainwise Web3 / DeFi training, which is $400. I'm not charging you $400. You get access to Chainwise community. Once you've gotten access to our training, you have free access to the community. Then you get access to our update and signal room, which is $500 for a lifetime access. Then my weekly Q&A session, they are paid. Yeah, because also there we share information that will give you money also. My time is worth money. I have a lot of things I'm doing, so for me to bring out at least 1 hour to 2 hours of my time, you have to pay for it. So I'm charging $100 for that Q&A session. So everything you are getting access to is worth $1,000. That's about 1.5 million. But guess what? I'm not charging you 1.5 million. I know you don't have one. Even if I'm not insulting you, but there are some people now that even if they sell everything that belongs to them, they cannot get up to $1,000. Yes, so that's why I'm not going to be charging you $1,000 to give you access to this. But guess what? I'm going to make you an offer, which is for just $100, you are going to get access to everything I've mentioned here. But wait, first, I'm a good person. I know the country is hard. Yeah, the economy is bad. Not everybody can afford $100. Not even everybody can afford $50 as I'm talking to you. Even though to me it's a small money, but all fingers are not equal. That's why I've decided to give a 80% discount. 80% discount for the first 100 people that will take this training. We have about 40 something people on board now. For the first 100 people, I'm giving you 80% discount. So instead of you to pay $100, pay $20 only, which is just 25,000 naira, and you get access to everything I've given you here. So all you have to do to make payment is copy the link you are seeing on your screen now. You copy the link, paste it on your browser. That's if you are paying from outside Nigeria. If you are paying from Ghana, from Kenya, from South Africa, you can write out this link and paste it on your browser, and you pay through online. Once you pay through online, you get instant access. Or you make a transfer of 25,000 naira to the account number you are seeing here. Make sure the account number must be this account number you are seeing here. Don't go and send money to somebody else. So if they scam you, it's not my business. You are seeing the account number here.
Then, if you are using OP, you cannot send money to my account using OP, because last 2 weeks ago, an OP user sent money to my account and included a crypto term. And if you notice, since the CBESC stuff happened, OP has increased their security measures on anything concerning investment or anything that looks like cryptocurrency and all that. I've visited their headquarters and they say this thing will be resolved in 72 hours. But up to now, it has not been resolved. So if you are using OP, just know that you'll be getting this error message whenever you want to send money to me using an OP account. So the best way to send money to me if you are using an OP account is to transfer that money to another bank account. Then from there, you can then successfully send money to me. So I'm sorry, OP users, you have to go through the stress because it's not my fault.
Now listen, I'm also going to be attaching bonus for the first 20 new students. For the first 20 new students, this bonus is something that I have not gone public. Even my students, my current students, have not gotten access to it. But for the first 20 people that we get in, I'm going to give them this bonus I'm talking about. Now, have you ever imagined making a random post online and getting paid for it? I don't mean skit, I don't mean like comedy skit or video, this thing people do on Facebook. It's not what I'm talking about. I mean like you go on Twitter, you type something, you tag a particular Web3 project, and you can get paid up to $1,000 doing it. It is called yapping. We call it InfoFi, that is information finance. It is called yapping. So what does it mean to yap? It actually means to if yapping is like a slangs, UK slangs, like maybe you bring out your phone and you start talking, start talking without direction. That's maybe you are complaining or you are yapping, you share the talk. So it is called InfoFi. Man, oh, I think my write-up is messed up, but no need. So InfoFi or information finance is in emerging I don't know. Okay, it's an emerging concept that aims to financialize information and attention, turning traditional non-financial data points like online behaviors, content creation, and social media engagement into tradable assets. It combines AI and blockchain technology to create a new digital economy where users can benefit directly from their online activities and contribute. The way the world is moving now, those things that you do normally before, you can now get paid for it. Imagine you typing something online and they are paying you for it. Imagine you liking a post and they are paying you for it. That's your online behavior. This info I'm talking about is something crazy. It pays in block. When I mean block, when you hear block, we are talking about $5,000, $10,000, $30,000, $100,000. This is what this InfoFi does. These are testimonials from people that are doing InfoFi. How much are you seeing here? $10,000 win. He said my biggest win since I started Web3. $10,000 from what? From yapping, from just typing random things online. This guy, you can go on Twitter, you see their name there, you can go and verify. He said, do not fade it. If you want to see your bag like this, that is thanks to Portable Bitcoin. Portable Bitcoin is one of the people that pay you for yapping. How much did they pay this guy? $35,000 for what? For just typing on his Twitter with his phone. You can see also this same guy. He said Web3D. Thank you, Kadera. Kadera is also a project that pays you for yapping. This guy also, Goody, Infinite Labs paid him for yapping. And he used it in what? Buying a phone. A lot of things. How much does this guy make here? $2,000. This same girl also. This is Shout. I'm also yapping for Shout. I've made a lot of money from Shout. $2,000. This one is, and Shout pays every week. Every Monday they are sending $2,500 to this girl. Every Monday. This guy, the same thing. $125,000. Sorry, $125 every Monday. What are you seeing here? The same Shout. Shout is paying this guy $839 every Monday for only typing on his what? Twitter. For yapping. So this is the bonus I'm going to give you access to. I'm going to give you access to InfoFi Millionaires Blueprint. This is a new training that I just created. A new training. It's not even out publicly yet. But I'm going to give you access to it. My old students, if they see this video, they may get angry. I'm going to give you access to it once you get access to Chainwise Academy for only $20. I'm going to give you access to this one free. This training is worth $100, but I'm going to give you access as a bonus, just free, for getting access to Chainwise Academy. And remember, for the first 20 people only, because I cannot give this type of information out for free to everybody now. So the first 20 people. So yeah, in the module 1, I'm going to show you how to optimize and position your X account, which is your Twitter account, how to set up your profile to attract Web3i and project money. The bio, banner, pin tweet, everything. Then module 2, I'm going to show you the A to Z yapping system for visibility and credibility. Then module 3, I'm going to show you the AI yapping engine. That is the 90% of it. That's the crazy part. This one now is the most crazy part. You see this yapping, you don't even need to type again. AI will do everything for you. You just copy and paste and you get paid. Then in module 4, I'm going to show you how you can just use one tweet to get multiple payments. You just craft out a single tweet that will bring you multiple deals, that will bring multiple projects to pay you all at once. You are getting this thing for free because you got into the Chainwise Academy for only how much? $20, which is 25,000 naira. Also, one more bonus. I will spoil you with information so that you must make money whether village people like it or not. So if you've been hearing about bull run is the period where cryptocurrencies add in value rapidly. So in 2020, there's this coin called Hex. If you bought Hex in 2020 with only $10, your $10 now will be worth about $93,000. That's 10,000 naira or 15,000 naira turning to 150 million naira. Yes, it happened in the bull run. So that period that coins add in value with force. So guess what? We are in that period now. Yes, if you notice, Bitcoin went from as low as $15,000 to $115,000. That's the effect of bull run. So that same thing is still going to happen. So what am I going to give you access to help you in this bull run? I'm going to give you the 10 crypto coin that will make you a millionaire in 2025. So here you get the list of cryptocurrency that are making me money and also making some of my students money. People have gotten access to this list already and they are already making money with it. You can pause the video and go over the testimonial. They are already making money with it. So I'm giving you access what? For free also. So that's the two bonus I'm going to give you, including everything that I'll give you access to in Chainwise. So whether you like it or not, you must make money. Now, some of you will be like, I don't have time. If you don't have time to make money, what else do you have time for? Some people will ask, will this work for me? If this thing can work for me and Jonathan, this boy here that almost messed his life up, if it can work for me, it can work for anybody. Yes. So you some people say I've tried many online businesses and failed. Me personally, I've tried many too and failed until I found out that the problem is not the business, it is me. And guess what? If you're attending our weekly Q&A session, we treat things about personal life also. If you are very heavy in addiction, we will show you how to stop so that your life will be together, so that information and prayers will work on your head. That's one of the things you are getting. You are not only getting how to make money, you are getting how to transform and change your life. So if you are not a tech savvy, you don't need to be a tech savvy. As long as you can read what is on your screen and click buttons, why not? You can do this thing. You don't have to be a coder. There's no writing code here. Just pure click button and you are good to go. So some people say, I want to do this, but I don't have the money. I have done my best for you. Now it is late for you. There's what we call bad debt and good debt. Bad debts are debt that you take to flex, to buy clothes, or to do other things that will not add value in your life. But good debts are debts that you take to buy into knowledge, into systems that will make you back that money times 1,000. There's this saying from my mentor that if you empty your pockets to fill your brain will never allow your pockets to be empty again. The decision is on you. That 25,000 naira you're holding now, you're pressing it like it is the end of, if I release this 25,000 naira, if I release this $20, mind you, a week from now you spend that money and you still look for another one. A week is even too much. How much is food in Nigeria? Before you eat a very good food now and be okay, be full, you need at least 2,500 to 3,000 naira. Before you can cook a pot of soup in your house now, you need at least 15,000 to 20,000 naira. So 25,000 naira is even one pot of soup. How much is shoe or clothes? To get a good cloth now, you need at least 25 to 30,000 naira, and you are buying clothes that you wear once and it turn to rag. So why not take out that 25,000 naira, buy into a knowledge that will give you more than that 25,000 naira multiple times, so that you can now enjoy other things without problem. That's the only advice I can give you, nothing else. Then if you don't have passion for crypto related business, that's your own problem, because the world is changing, and if you don't change with it, you will be living in a world that no longer exists. The world is evolving. You have to evolve with it. Then if you are saying that you want to think about it, you can think about it. Once I have my 100 people, the price is going back to $100. Yes, I'm not a bad person. I'm not taking the price back to $1,000. I will take it to $100 back. Then if you now want to pay, you now pay the $100 complete. But if you want to get access now, you're only paying what, $20, and you are getting access. So this is what you are getting access to again: the Chainwise Web3 DeFi training, which is $400. You get access to the Chainwise community. You get access to the update and signal room, where you get airdrop updates, memcoin updates, spot coin update, and futures update. Then information bonus you'll be getting is the Info 5 Millionaire Blueprint, which is a new course. I've not even collected a dime for this information, but I'm giving it to you free. Then also you are getting access to the Bull Run premium list, and everything you are getting access to is what, $1,200. But I still maintain that I'm giving you access to this thing for only $20, which is 25,000 naira. So this is what Chisom said. They say, good evening sir, I selling USDT. Say you can buy from, I give her a platform. Say your course is mind blowing. When they say something is mind blowing, once you are getting the information, you'll be like, what is happening here, where have I been, and this money have been passing me by. So the ball is in your court. I've given you everything I know can help you to succeed. Now you can either choose to be that person who will get access to this type of information, ignore it, and go and start living the same broke life is living, or you become that person that will hear this information, take action on the information, get the knowledge, do what is required of you, and you see your life turn around financially. So which of this person are you trying to become? You also have full access to me. You have my number. Though you don't call me anytime you like, chat me up, and I'm always available to answer. So to get access to everything I've mentioned, all you have to do, make a transfer of 25,000 naira to the account number you're seeing on your screen right now, or make a payment to the link. That you copy the link and you paste it on your browser. You can't. I don't think you can copy it. The link is very short, so you can write it out on a pen, type it to your browser, and you pay online. You can pay online as a Nigerian, as a Ghanaian, as a Kenya, anybody. You can pay from any country. You can pay from UK, US, even China, anywhere. Then you send proof of payment. Once you pay online, you don't have to send proof of payment. You'll be automatically redirected to where you get access. But once you make a transfer, send the proof of payment to the number you are seeing on your screen right now to WhatsApp, and you will get immediate access.
OPay users, remember, you can't send me money using your OPay account. Transfer the money to another bank, then from that other bank account, you can then transfer the money to me. Yeah, so that's it.
So I don't know how long we have been on this, but I believe I was fast enough, and I also delivered premium information. So if you still have any question you want to find out, you can still DM this WhatsApp number, or you DM me on Telegram, and your questions will be attended to. So I hope to see you inside, and I hope to see you at the top. I will not be happy if you get access to this information and in the next 3-6 months you are still broke. I will not be happy. Take action. If I had not taken action on this information when I got it in 2022, you will not be hearing my voice. I will still be wallowing in my my pornography, and I'm beating my meat up and down like a mad person. So it's left for you to either change your life or remain where you are. Do what you are supposed to do and take advantage of this discount. I will see you on the inside, and I will see you at the top. God bless you and remain blessed. See you on the inside.